empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, this is just going to be an update on the EOS. I've started doing some work to it. Have run into another couple of issues, but so far it seems to be going not too bad. This is just going to be a quick one because there's not been that much done to it. I'll flip you around and then we'll go through what's been done so far. So on the list, as you know, we already done the toy that was just being replaced, and we did the passenger wing. Today I basically spent the day trying to fix these doors, which has fixed one issue but unfortunately has resulted in another issue. So we'll just go through it. We'll just go in here, I'll open the car and let you see what's going on. So upon starting the vehicle, as you can see, we now have working windows that work fully without any issues. That side's fine. This bit's slow obviously because the vehicle's not been started. And then this one's fine as well, as in working. But we do have one issue that has appeared though. Now I'll show you this when we close and open the door. The mirror and that, it's all working on here as well. So the doors now are now complete. All the interiors and that, as I said, we stripped the door cards off, replaced all the interiors, and then I'm actually just back from the skip from dumping the other doors. This did pose a new issue on the driver's side door, unfortunately, and I don't know why this has happened, and I'll just show you what happens. So when these doors get closed, what should happen is it should then move up. So it should move up like 10 mil or so, just to tuck in behind this rubber. Unfortunately it doesn't do it, which isn't too bad along here because it's still like in the at the rubber at least, so it's kind of watertight. But it does actually leave a gap, as you can see that there, at the front half. Now, I don't know why it's did that. I have tried like taking it all apart again, making sure all the plugs were in correctly, and it still seems to be doing it. The other side doesn't have that issue. None of these had the issue beforehand. So when you do that, you can see it drops down when it opens, and when it closes, it tucks back up there. It's just a small, like, see, jumps down and then jumps up. It is only like a 10 mil sort of movement, but for some reason the driver one has stopped doing it since we changed the window. I mean, even locking it, like you've just seen there, that one just went up and down. But if you come around this side, that side doesn't do it. So there's obviously something happened that's stopping that from going up, and I don't know what that is. So that's going to be a new thing I'm going to have to investigate. So yeah, there is that. What else did we do? Nothing really much. We sort of investigated the boot as well. So in regards to the back bit here, we have taken it all off. We just did check the connectors. I can't see any corrosion or that on the connectors. So I've not done any much further at this point in time. I did, however, whilst I was out there at the skip, purchase some electric cleaner and like a conductive. I've got conductive gel there as well. And basically the plan now is going to be to clean it up, try that. Failing that, it will be a case of needing to get a new control module for that. The tyre still obviously has to be dealt with, and the driver's side wing obviously still. So yeah, another thing obviously is this front wing, the driver wing. We still need to find a new wing for that. I've had a look online again. Unfortunately it's only seems to be like a navy blue one or a black one, or a brand new sort of primered one that's available. So ideally we'll try and find a second-hand one for that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and the third brake light, this just needs taken off, but the most important thing today was to try and get the two doors fixed, which we've semi accomplished. I mean, the passenger one is totally perfect now, and the driver one, everything on the door works. It's just not doing this little last close thing. So yeah, that's the update on the EOS. I did have a little check on the Owners Club and stuff in regards to the window. Some people are saying it could maybe just need a hard reset, at which point you just take off the battery, leave it a few seconds, well I think they say 30 seconds or something, which sort of forces the ECU to reset, and then maybe it could work. So yeah, I think that's going to be a plan, is maybe just to leave the battery off. I mean, there's no reason for it to be on anyway, it's just sitting in the garage. So I could even leave it off even overnight, and then come back to it and try again and just see how it goes. So yeah, so that's just a quick update on the EOS. We got the most important things done, which were obviously the two doors, the driver's one and the passenger one. They're pretty much fixed. The driver one, obviously, as we've just discussed, if I could go and try and fix that issue, it'll probably just be a case I'll just leave the battery off. I'll undo that maybe tonight or something. Just leave it a day or so, and maybe tomorrow after work come in and have a look at it again, and then try and see if that's maybe reset it and hopefully fix that. I mean, on the list now, I think we've done the sort of more important ones. We'll just check the list. So I mean, yeah, I'm actually just going to wipe that off. The toe eye's done, so that could just come off now. That's done, nothing wrong with that. Passenger wing's done, nothing wrong with that. Passenger door is done, so I'll get rid of that. And then if we look at the list that's left, I mean, we've got the driver's wing, which we're going to need to look into. The driver's door, hopefully that reset will work. Wheel and tyres, not a big issue, that just needs taken to the garage to be done. The roof control is going to be an ongoing thing. The radio, I think, I'm just going to need to look for the code. I'm going to go through the paperwork probably tonight and check if there's any other codes. I'm sure it's the same code I've been using, but I'll go through it just to make sure there isn't another code. And then the third brake light, again, that's an easy job, and that's kind of why it's not been done, because I'm kind of trying to get the more harder jobs done, or the more fiddly jobs done. I mean, the third brake light's basically just a case of taking this back off and then resealing the actual light from the inside. So that's fine. I might even see, I think I've got rubber gasket stuff there, like sheets of rubber gasket, so I'll probably just cut a new gasket for it, and put that on it just to sort of keep that dry. On the plus side, this has now dried out, so all the rubber down here and that, on the last video I said it's a bit wet or a bit damp. It's all totally dried out now, so that should sort of alleviate that problem. Once we seal the third brake light, that should stop any moisture getting in. So yeah, that's the update for the EOS, and hopefully, as I say, it should be finished very soon.